Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Juan Solo here with ASQD Gaming, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for tuning in today for some more State of Decay 2. So in today's video, we're actually going to be going over the rare weapon cases on Cascade Hills, and just kind of going in depth, showing you guys where all of the locations that are currently known are for these rare weapon cases. This is like just pretty much the same as yesterday's video that was in Meeker Valley, but we're going to be talking about the 9 locations that we know of so far that have these rare weapon cases in Cascade Hills. So also, guys, like I said in previous video, make sure to leave down in the comments below if you guys maybe find one of these weapon cases in a location that is not clarified in this video, so we can kind of get a pool of weapons and figure out where all of the locations are. Because Cascade Hills, it's a decent sized map. There's definitely more than 9, but I'm going to show you guys the 9 that we currently know about so far, and we're just going to kind of go through them one at a time, loot them, and see what we can find. So the first one is actually in this little complex down in the bottom, very bottom part of the map, as you can see here, right below the lead storage shed. And when you come in through that gate, right over there, you walk over here behind the shipping container that's open. You're going to want to jump up. Character will jump. And here it is laying in this shipping container. Let's open this bad boy up and see what we can get.
If I can't use it, maybe someone else can.
And that is the most disappointing one that I've had so far. It's extraordinary trade value, but that's very, very disappointing. So hopefully, like I said, there is a special loot pool of weapons that spawn inside these cases. So that was honestly just a bad luck draw, because there is a lot of rare weapons that only spawn in these cases. So, but that was the first one, guys. So let's move on to the next one. Alright guys, so here we are at the second weapon location, or the weapon case location for that matter. And I'm going to show you guys this real quick because it's down here right below this lake at the very bottom part of the map. So the last one we actually looted was right around below this lead storage shed. And this one is a little tricky to get to, so I'm going to show you guys. Well, when you come down here to this lake, there's like this little bolt launch right here that goes down to the water. You're going to want to come over here, and you're going to want to climb up on this like little ledge here. You're going to want to come up here. And I believe you just want to keep going all the way across this top ledge here. Just keep on going. You'll see like this wood wall to your left. You just keep rotating around, and it should have a weapon case around the ground. Over here somewhere. There it is. Now, I apologize for it being dark outside, guys, but I don't really have time to wait for it to be daytime outside. So let's open this bad boy up and hopefully have better luck than the last one. And we have another Prepper's AK. So not a bad deal. I've found probably 4 Prepper AKs out of these cases and stuff. So we got a Prepper's AK, some ammo for it, some more liquor, and some 5.56 ammo, which that's a good find. 5.56 ammo and 7.62 are really good ammo for the game. But that's pretty much all for this one, guys. So let's move on to the next one. Alright guys, so here we are back at our third weapon case, and you guys can see here up in the top right hand corner of the map, I guess you could say, well, but kind of like the middle back, I guess. This is about where you start in the Cascade Hills map, actually right up here by the campground bathroom. This is where you actually spawn into the map. Right up here, there's a lake with a bunch of campsites and stuff on it. So this is the, I guess you could call it a pond. I don't know if it's big enough to be called a lake, but take these zombies out real quick. Aim as shit. So you're going to want to come up to the lake, and there's a bunch, like I said, there's a bunch of little campsites and stuff over here. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to drive through the lake. You're going to want to come up this little tiny beaten path here, because up on top there is another campsite up here. And this is the campsite that's going to have your weapon case. So it's kind of tucked away, and there's a zombie alive just kind of laying there. Not anymore. So there's a couple things to loot here, duffel bag and stuff, but we're going to loot up this weapon case here, and hopefully we'll find something other than the Prepper's AK here. Replica bastard sword. Damn. Could be worse. I guess it could have been alcohol. Got some parts. Duffel real quick.
This might be useful.
Got a pairing, a bladed weapon, stuff, more parts, whatnot. So not a bad find, I guess you could say, but like I said, it's right up here, right on the edge of the map. You got to go through the lake and kind of come up this road. That way you guys will know that it's up here. But that's pretty much all for the third weapon, guys, so let's move on to the next one. Alright guys, so here we are at the 4th weapon case that is in Cascade Hills. So I'm going to pop this up on the screen here real quick, show you guys where it's at. And it's kind of up here in the top right hand corner. You guys will see there is a beautiful corner ranch barn, and it's actually right behind it. As you guys can see here, you see the barn, you kind of come up the hill onto this little bench area here, and here is the weapon case. So let's check this thing and see what we can find. I think that was the sword that I accidentally dropped in my last video. Yep. Bastard of Balewood sword. Because the lethality, the speed, the dismember, quietness, everything is all the way up. Did not mean to drop that in my last video. So good find. But this is the 4th weapon case location right here behind this barn up in the top right hand corner of the map. So let's move on to the next one. Alright guys, so here we are at the 5th weapon case. And this is actually a military base that is kind of up in the top right hand corner. I guess you could say, well, the middle top of the map. And it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. It's not actually on the map until you drive up to it, and this is actually where you get access to the artillery strike on this map. So there's a bunch of other containers and stuff to loot, but you'll come up this ramp right here, and the weapon case will be right here. So this is the first time I've actually had this happen. I've had multiple people tell me that this case, they were able to loot weapons out of it, and on my game, when I came up here, the case was already open. So I don't know if that's something that is random. This case is random, maybe similar to the second case I think it was on the Meager Valley map, but there is a chance for this to open and actually spawn weapons. So that is the 5th location of weapons, guys, so let's move on to the next one. Alright guys, so here we are at the 6th weapon spawn, and as you can see top left corner, it is a precarious campsite right along this giant gorge. This is actually a pretty cool location. Actually, it would be kind of a cool location to have like a base or something. But you guys will see over here, once again, kind of like the last weapon case, we have it right here next to the tent. And this has also been, I contacted a couple of different people, and one person said it was just like this, and another person said it was actually a lootable container. So I'm not exactly sure how this is working, if this is like a bug right now that makes it so that these containers are not being able to be looted today. But for some reason this is not working out. But I'll show you guys where this location is, and it's kind of centrally located right in the middle of the map. If you go over here, the corner office base, and it's kind of just come down here to the road, cross over the river, and you'll kind of turn up here, and there's a cabin here, and I would suggest parking your vehicle somewhere back in here because there's a big drop off right before you actually get to the tent, and you might get your vehicle stuck. But that is the location of, I believe this is the 6th weapon case in the Cascade Hills map. So let's move on to the next one. Alright guys, here we are at the next location where you guys are going to be able to find this weapon case. And real quick, out of ammo, I will show you guys exactly where this location is. So if you it's basically centrally located in the middle of the map, right next to this little pond, just off the river. You kind of go up on top of the hill because there's the nearest house. River is right over there on the other side of the truck. You come up on top of this little hill, and there's a duffel bag to search, which we're going to search this real quick. Got a katana, machete, utilities textbook, as well as a Willie Pete grenade, which is a good find. And then here is our weapon case, so let's search this and see what we can find. Damn. We got a rebar blade and some dose of pentamazine. So, is a military personal enhancement. Oh, that's pretty cool. But not the best, but like I said, this is the location of this weapons case, so hopefully you guys will have a little bit better luck than I did. Let's go on to the next one. Alright guys, so here we are. Oh man, we got some zombies. Hold on a sec. Take care of these guys real quick. Alright. So we are at our next weapon case location. So real quick, I'm going to pop this up on the map. The last one we actually just went to was literally like somewhere right around in here. So if you drive down and drive right along the river, there's like a little cliffside road, as you guys can kind of see here. You guys will come up to this little kind of abandoned little shack here, and you're going to go inside, and you're going to have the weapon case be right here in here on the bed. So let's search this bad boy, and hopefully we get luckier than we have been. Another Prepper's AK. Man, I swear, I found so many of these. Like, it's not a bad gun, but just, it's kind of annoying to keep finding the same weapon over and over again.
Right now.
So, great value. Did I drop that? I don't want to drop.
Sorry, can't carry that.
All right, well, I'll sort this out, but that's pretty much all for this weapon case, guys, so let's move on to the last one. All right, guys, so here we are at the last and final weapon case in Cascade Hills, at least that we know of, guys. There's only 9 that we've specifically know of, or at least that I know of, and there's probably more out there. So like I said at the beginning of the video, if you guys find any other ones other than the ones we've talked about in this video, make sure to leave them down in the comments below so more people can find access to these other weapon cases. So we're going to pull up the map here, and I wish I would have done this one earlier, knowing that it was here, but down here at the very bottom of the map, just up from the container fort, you guys will see right next to the gas station. You can see the gas station right off here to the distance here, and it's in these shipping containers. You'll walk right in the shipping container. You have also a blue duffel bag as well as a weapon case. Let's loot the duffel bag real quick.
Don't mind if I do.
Have a medicine textbook and a first aid kit, not too bad. And let's search the weapon case. What do we got? Come on, man. Very unlucky. Replica bastard sword, as well as a decanter of tawny port. Extraordinary trade value, but not exactly what I was looking for. But I will sort this loot out here in a sec. Probably get this outpost here and loot all my stuff up. But that's pretty much going to do it for the video, guys. These are all of the weapon cases, the rare weapon cases that we know of so far in Cascade Hills. Like I said, if you guys find any more, make sure to leave them in the comments down below. But if you guys enjoyed this video, you guys found it helpful, you guys are going to go out and look for these cases. And also, real quick, guys, if you guys find anything in these cases, make sure to leave it down below in the comments, because I would really like to know what weapons and stuff that you guys find in these cases. But guys, if you would, please drop a like on the video. Also, if you're new around here, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all things State of Decay 2. I'm going to be trying to keep on going with my daily uploads, talking about all of the information and everything that you guys need to know moving forward on State of Decay 2. But that's going to